maybe when they have some free time, and most of our teams never do, right? I think anything that is development centric, I think requires a lot of like ensuring like you know what you're doing. If you feel like you're in a good place with your marketing ops team that you can take on another big project, there's an opportunity to start working cross-functionally with other teams. But I think that's a tough one. It can be really tough, especially if you're really scrappy and you don't have anyone on your team that has that background.
Most of the time when folks are starting out with more advanced marketing operations solutions or strategies or efforts, you are going to have what you need to get started. But once you're able to level up to a new level of maturity and understanding, that's when you can start dedicating individual resource to manage those custom integrations, manage that custom coding, velocity scripts, web-based, HTML, like whatever that is. So I would say when folks feel like they're leveling up and scaling out their efforts from a technology and a campaign standpoint, then you can definitely start looking at that dedicated resource.
So I think it really is a matter of, do you have that enterprise level organization software contractually available for you? And if so, does it make sense to build out what you need, because maybe your needs are so unique and specific, versus purchasing an existing packaged product and bringing it in-house and learning it? And so I think that's sort of, we are experimenting with building our own workflow products at this point, and each team member who has their own different workflows are in charge of creating it themselves.
I would absolutely ask someone to build me out a super beautiful, robust, modular template, like an email template that can be used for any, branch of a company or any like different communication effort, whether it's nurture, whether it's one-off send, newsletter. I would just utilize that resource to really build that out, just so I know that at least the email communications can start looking really beautiful and branded and strong.
Oh gosh, I have so many ideas. So I'd love to have, if I had a DevOps role who had the marketing background, to start being able to extract and pull all of our different systems into like a Power BI or some type of BI tool so we can act faster with reporting. Honestly, I think it may shrink. And the reason being is that I think a lot of the DevOps team, like I said, it needs to be very specific and it's very deep into the code and understanding all these systems. But with things like AI and a lot of the no code efforts happening, I think that that's going to impact DevOps a lot in a good way. So like marketing ops roles can focus more on creative solutions and like being able to use the creative side of the house versus having to build a lot of stuff in the back end that realistically, like if you think from a business perspective, like how much of an impact is it really making other than maybe some really nice reports and automations?
I think DevOps is constantly growing in terms of its significance. The more technology and integrations that arise, the more need for expertise on like a back-end level. And also as companies grow with their needs from like a design standpoint or a template development standpoint, they're going to be wanting more unique elements, or they're going to want more robust elements. So as folks grow, there's that need growing as well.